Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant for The Bad Shepherd, a thriller movie, kind of a film noir about a group of guys who come across a body, some money, and make some decisions. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. You keep forgetting. Anyhow, so some dudes are driving along in a truck, and there's a woman on the road. I think they hit her. And they check her out and discover she's been shot and she's dead, and she has a giant bag of money. So they decide to take the money and hide the body. They're immediately set upon by the police, and then they may kill the police. I don't know. I don't think they do. I think they just bluff their way out. But then this guy shows up looking for the money, and they end up, I think, overpowering him and then tying him up, and then I think they end up killing him too. And so it just spirals out of control. Like, they just start killing people in order to keep this money. And maybe they end up killing one of their own to hide it. I don't know, man. This is getting dark real fast. But there's a lot of money. Money will make people do crazy things. So, screenplay by Ryan David John. Directed by Gio Santini. Okay. Don't recognize... Oh, Gio Santini is one of the actors in it, too. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Good for you, Gio. Good for you. So, yeah. This looks good. It looks good. It looks like one of these tight thrillers. God, what was that one? A Bad Plan, I think it was called. God, it was about some guys who find a plane full of drug money, and then they keep it, and eventually they come back for it. So, but this is just things go from bad to worse, right? They initially start rationalizing almost immediately. Well, she was shot. When they examine her body, they realize she was shot. So maybe she was dead already. They figure. Yeah, here they are. They've tied him up. They put zip ties on his hands, and he starts playing like psychological games. But I guess they end up killing him, and then they got to defend the money. See, once you're in, you're all the way in. Now, does she wake up and then get away? That would be crazy. So yeah, it's all about survival after a certain point. And see, somebody shoots the cop later. I'm going to guess it's the guy looking for them, but they're going to get blamed. This guy shoots him, and then they kill him. So, yeah, it's all about the money. Money makes people do crazy things. So, I would definitely check this out. It's got, a reasonable sized cast. They're shooting in the woods. Very few locations. I'm not sure where it takes place. Could take place in a lot of different places in the U.S. Feels like a Canadian movie almost. So first act, you establish the characters a little bit. Maybe you show the woman breaking down, and then she gets out of the car and decides, screw it, I'm going to walk. I can't be caught here with the money. Starts walking, and then for whatever reason, the guys in the truck hit her. Probably unintentionally, I'm guessing. Like maybe she's already in the road and they run her over and they didn't realize it, or maybe she just comes out of nowhere and they're like, oh my God, and then she's dead. So at first they're going to do the right thing, right? They call the cops maybe, and or they're about to, and then they find the money, and then the rationalization begins. This is a lot of money, bro. All we got to do is get rid of this body, and all this money is ours. But they're not thinking, right? Although one of them says something like, what about the people, who own this money? What if they come looking for it? because they inevitably will. So they decide they're going to get rid of the body. So second act, they take the body. I'm not sure where. I wouldn't take it anywhere close to me. Be best just to immediately go into the woods and bury it. Like, dig as far down as you can, bury that body, take off with the money. Maybe even just leave the body. No, who the hell knows where the, you know, the money's going to be. In fact, leave the bag. You know, as long as there's no fingerprints, I would just take the money. But, so naturally they don't. They decide they're going to get rid of the body. So they wrap it up in plastic. They take it away. And next thing you know, they run into the cop. That's the first problem. So they lie to the cop. They say, oh, we didn't see it. We didn't see anybody. They eventually talk their way out of it. They leave, get up. They're looking to bury her body. Meanwhile, the cartel guy or whoever he is comes looking for the money, kills the cop, doesn't find out anything, except that these knuckleheads were there. So he tracks down them, goes to their deal. They end up probably overpowering him, I'm guessing, maybe knocking him out, and take him into a room, tie him to a chair, and they end up just killing him. Now they got two bodies to worry about. It's already spiraling out of control. The other guys are like, man, we're going to go to jail for murder now. First it was just a body. Now it's murder. And now these guys are going to come back. And, you know, the guy who initiated it's like, don't worry, man, we got all this money. But I think somebody else comes, maybe, or they turn on each other. It could go either way. But, yeah, it's a nice premise, nice and simple. At the end, I think it all goes bad. I think they all end up dying, killing each other over it. It'd be different if one of them gets away, but he lives with, like, horrible guilt. All right, let's read the write-up. A group of friends on a hunting trip accidentally run over a woman carrying a bag of money. Okay, so they do hit her. Their loyalty is put to the test when a strange man comes knocking. Yeah. So this is going to be a crazy movie. But a good movie for a low budget. Because this is going to be very character-driven. Here they are. I guess they're cutting up one of the bodies. I don't know which one. That's a gruesome thing. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. That would be too much. I'd just give the money back. If the guy came knocking, I'd be like, here, take it. We didn't see anything. But, yeah. But if you could get away with it, you know, you take the money and just leave the girl. Leave the bag. Pretend like, I don't know. But then you'd have to sit on the money for a long time, like 5-10 years. And just sit on it, not spend a dime of it. Or spend very little of it. Because once the guys who own that money figure out you took it, oh, they're going to come. So it's called The Bad Shepherd. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it's called The Bad Shepherd. It doesn't appear to be shepherds in this. But maybe because of sheep. The bad shepherd is the money. Get it? All right. Yeah, I'd see this. Sure. I think it could be good. Not sure where it's coming out. Did we have a date? No date. I could see this being in the theaters, but it'll probably go direct to streaming. All right, that's it for me. Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. If you can find a more bass take, you know I say, take it. I will be doing the live stream tomorrow at 7, normal time. We're going to be talking about the box office. We're going to be talking about what the hell happened to Argyle. I don't know. Is it good? Is it bad? It doesn't look great. I'll say that. But the box office knows all, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you.